Hello and welcome to today's Nairobi News Bulletin. My name is Modoni Mushiri. Commuters on Jogoo Road were stranded for 5 hours after pupils from St. Anne's Primary School barricaded the busy road, bringing traffic to a standstill. The children were demonstrating after a matatu on Tuesday knocked and injured a Lollipop Road safety volunteer who helped school children cross the road. The man was hit near Botella area in Embasava by an Embasava matatu. A Nairobi woman representative, Rachel Shabesh, has found a supporter in Millicent Omanga, who was her rival during Jubilee primaries. Omanga, who lost in the party primaries that were conducted in April, has been promised a nomination as senator. The duo, who are now targeting to have swing votes from the Kisii and the Luya communities in Nairobi, say that the seat will remain with Jubilee as ODM's candidate Esther Pasaris cannot defeat the union.
Kwa hii time hii kutoka Agosti, nataka mimi ni mnanichukua kama garanti. Sawa? Kutoka Agosti 8. Si tutakuwa nimemweka mama ndani.
Nitamshika mkono.
Asante mama. Asante mama.
Because nimekuwa nominated before. Sikiza, nimekuwa nominated before.
Yes.
Mimi najua ile game inachezangwa kwa nomination. Usijali, mimi ndio expert kwa hiyo game. Hiyo nomination kutoa jina hapa hivi. Wajaribu. Kwanza mimi nataka vita, wajaribu by the way.
Waliona.
Unajua mimi napenda vita kidogo. Wajaribu.
And a 26-year-old lady was burnt after a stove exploded in her face following a fight with her husband in their home in Chania, Nyeri County. Paris Modoni suffered first-degree burns of 4% of her body when an argument ensued between her and her husband after she failed to locate a pair of pliers the husband was asking for. The confrontation ensued after she was asked for the pliers and the stove allegedly fell onto the ground and exploded in the single-room house. Modoni says it is not the first time she and her husband have fought over claims of infidelity, as the man has from time to time made accusations against her. And a huge fire engulfed a 27-story block of flats in central London, injuring a number of people and possibly trapping some residents inside the towering inferno.
Pictures from the scene showed flames engulfing the block and a plume of smoke, while others showed residents looking out of windows in the block. A huge fire ripped through a West London tower block, with many residents still missing amid reports of people trapped in their homes. Up to 600 people are believed to have been inside 120 flats in the 24-story Grenfell Tower when the blaze began. At least 50 people who were injured were taken to hospital. It is unclear how many managed to get out safely. Massive flames licked up the sides of the block as 200 firefighters battled the blaze along with 40 fire engines. Grey smoke billowed into the air over London hours after the blaze was packed. The cause of the fire was not immediately known. Residents said it appeared to start in an apartment on a lower floor and spread upward quickly.
People screaming after a couple of minutes, because obviously people were still sleeping on the higher floors, so they didn't have a clue what was going on. I'm not even sure if half of them got out, to be honest with you. There was kids at the window, there was people flashing their phone lights for help, but the fire brigade couldn't get upstairs.
I heard some people said help from the 20 floors, 19s. They are flashing the lights, and now they stop. I don't know what happened to them, if they're safe or not.
And finally, the mother of political activist Tony Gashoka has sued him for illegally using the family home to secure a 45 million shillings loan from Collapsed Trust Bank. Margaret Njeri Moirore wants the High Court to revoke Trust Bank's sale of the Thika home, claiming that her son colluded with the Collapsed Trust Bank's owner and Phoenix Aviation General Manager Sean Warren Barreto to defraud her family of the property. And that's it for us for now. For these and more stories, log on to www.nairobinews.co.ke. I'm Mudhoni Mushiri. Goodbye.